Let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with the JSE that just closed, and the local bourse has been under pressure throughout the trading session. In local economic data, we did get producer inflation for August coming out and ticking up to 2.1% in August from 1.5% in July. And looking at the depth of that pressure, ending off the day down almost 0.75%. We do have that largely coming from the financial 15 as it's taken a knock of more than 1.5%. The resources 10 complex following more than slowing or softening more than 1%, but backing that trend is the industrial 25 with an uptick of almost 0.1%. Let's take a look at what is happening in the US markets, and those markets also pulling back and continuing, actually extending the losses that we have seen throughout the week. We did get more labor data out this afternoon, with the weekly jobless claims actually decreasing and coming out less than what markets had anticipated. So this means that less people actually applied for unemployment benefits. And quite interesting to see that data print, considering how worried market participants have been about signs of weakness in the US labor market. We do have the S&P 500 slowing by 0.6%, the tech-heavy Nasdaq down by almost a similar margin, and the Dow softening by almost 0.33%. Let's check in on the markets across the Atlantic, and in monetary policy, we did have the Swiss National Bank, of course, the Central Bank of Switzerland, coming out with its latest monetary policy decision, deciding to stand pat on interest rates. Those markets also feeling some pain today. FTSE 100 declining by almost 0.25%, the CAC 40 edging lower by almost 0.4%, and the DAX declining by almost 0.5%. Let's check in on the currency scene and see how the rand is doing against some of the major currencies. We are seeing some weakness coming through to the rand. Of course, it has been trading at around 17 rand 30 against the US dollar for a long time, but now just above 17 rand 40 against the greenback. The local unit against the pound at 23 rand 27, and against the euro at 20 rand 35. Let's take a look at the other currency pairs. Euro dollar at 1.16. Pound dollar at 1.33, and the yen weakening some more against the US dollar, now just under 150 against that currency.